Hi everybody, and welcome to another edition of Play at Home, a programme that takes you nationwide to find the home of rock and rollers. This week, Charlie, we feature Girls' School, that sexy bunch of hard-rocking, heavy metal females, all of whom live in Clapham, South London. Charlie, stop it. What's that? Anyway, before we don our boots and leathers, I'd just like to say thanks very, very much to all of you that sent in your videos for our Play at Home video competition. The response was just amazing, and some of them are terrific. But my producer asked me to say, if you could only send in the music tapes and save the more personal ones for another time. Fascinating though they may be. Hey, Charlie? Right, enough of that. On to this week's featured band, Girls' School. We spent the last couple of days hanging out with the band, and needless to say, they gave us a crash course in heavy metal lifestyle. We found out about their fans, their hobbies, their music, and their fashion. I'm here to tell you, I've only just recovered. One of the high spots was managing to catch the band live at one of their rare London gigs at the Marquee Club, some of which is coming up right now. Yeah, okay. But first, the lineup. Denise on drums, Gil on bass, Kelly on guitar, and Kim on rhythm and vocals. So, here we go. See you after for some heavy metal habits.
Wakey, wakey, it's gone 3. Come on, you two, wake up. Oh.
Heavy metal breakfast is, and get some info from the band as to how Girls' School started. Come on. Come on, dogs. Come on. In you go. Hi. Hello.
Oh.
Mind if I join you for breakfast?
No, do you want a beer?
No.
You sure?
Okay. Could you tell me something about how Girls' School started?
Yeah, it was about 5 years ago. And the old bass player and I used to live down the same street together. And we were really bored, you know, there wasn't really much to do. And so we decided to form a band. So she said, oh, I'll play bass, you play guitar. I said, okay. And that was that. And then we started meeting other people who were interested in playing, learning to play.
Yeah. And then what happened after that?
I was the next in, which was a very complicated story, but I joined through an ex-drummer they had. Then we got Denise in. And we finalised that lineup with Enid, the old bass player, in '78.
Yeah. And then what happened after that?
Well, we carried on like that up until about 18 months ago.
Yeah.
And Enid left and we got Gillian.
Oh, thank God.
But I mean, we just literally like gigs everywhere we could, you know, any sort of flea pit in the country and Europe, anywhere.
What were you doing before?
Well, if I wasn't with them, I'd still be with art, in art wallpapers now.
Really explain what art wallpapers is.
But there was a few bands before this anyway, but nothing special.
Do you think it makes any difference, the fact that you're all girls in a predominantly male business, really?
Not to us, no.
We haven't come up against any,
Croppers.
I don't know, any sort of direct strangeness from any guys in the business. If anything, it helped us along the way, because we were special at that time in the early days.
So it's, in fact, made it a bit easier for you to become better known.
Yeah.
What do you think you'd be doing now if you weren't in girls' schools?
We don't know.
On the dole.
Like everybody else. Yeah.
We probably would have followed through with something else. Like, I don't know, perhaps, I don't know, art students or something really boring like that.
Not me.
I'd just be in another band probably if I wasn't.
Is that the same for you, girl?
Yes, I'm stuck with them now.
Drinking exactly the same. And feeling as rough at this time in the morning as well, because it is first thing in the morning, you know.
And she was belly dancer, right? Teacher, that's what.
You were a teacher before?
Well, sort of, yes, I was qualified.
Can you imagine that? I can't.
I couldn't cope with the tiny top.
Does this happen very often?
Yeah.
Come on, you lot, let's go.
Oh,
Hang on a minute. Okay, come on.
Okay, see ya. See ya. All right. Bye. There you go. See ya. Out there. Oh.
Mild-mannered, unassuming Eddie.
You've seen them, you've heard them. Now buy the album Eliminator. With Give Me All Your Lovin', TV dinners, legs, and...
Girl crazy about a shot glass man.
ZZ Top.
Chelsea girl, home of up-to-the-minute street fashions. I'm standing here waiting for girls' school to arrive and give me some heavy metal fashion tips. Oh, great. Here they are now. Hiya.
Hi. Hello. Sorry we're late. I had a bit of trouble with the van.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Should we go in then?
Where? I don't know. I don't think this is a very good place for us.
What, you don't buy your clothes here?
Not really. Not often, anyway.
Oh, right.
But there's this place down the road that we go to quite a bit.
Okay, fine. Well, there seems to have been a bit of confusion, so now we're off to somewhere completely different. See you there. Come on.
How could I carry on so empty inside?
is fashion and the way you look to girls' school?
Nothing wrong. I mean, you could say that we set trends by the way we dress, but it's not true.
That was a good one.
But it's not really that important because I don't think over here anyway we've got a particular image as such. It's not as strong as the fact that we're a heavy rock all-girl band, you know? Like in America, we have a real image of being sort of, oh, look up your son's girls' school to come in with the black leather and, you know, all out, all hell let loose. But we don't have a reputation like that at all over here.
It's more scary. That's because they know what we're like.
Yeah.
So if you came out in...
Frilly dresses.
Exactly. If you came out like that, what do you think? Would people still come and see you?
They'd laugh.
Do you think they'd still be interested in you as a band if you went out in skirts?
I doubt it, because it really blows what they have. See, people have an image too. They build one
But it's
up.
not us anyway. It wouldn't be our sort of image anyway.
Maybe they'd all cut to next gigs in fully dresses.
Big lads.
Well, we're exactly the same on stage as we are off stage anyway. We never put on like a show. We don't act on stage like some bands do.
Yeah.
You know, we wear the same things sort of virtually on and off stage. And we just carry on the same all the time.
How much control do you have over your music and what happens to it, i.e. singles, releases, things like that?
Well, up until now, really, we've just recorded, you know, what we've wanted to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if we don't like a song, or... Well, we see, because we write most of our own stuff anyway. So, obviously, you know, we record it and we like it, or if we don't like it, and we don't do it.
Usually everybody, that's us in a record company, and everybody's
We all
happy
agree.
and agreed on what's going to come out.
Has it ever happened that you haven't agreed, and what's the outcome if that does happen?
We don't know yet. We'll wait and see. Could happen very soon.
It can get a bit out of hand if the record company really wants something and they push for something because they're sure it's going to be a hit. And
then you haven't got
especially
much chance.
If you're not in credit, especially, you haven't got a lot of chance, no.
You know, they'll say, oh, you owe us this, and this could be a hit, you know.
They're going to go ahead and do it.
The image of rock bands is that they're all rich, isn't it? Is that true? Are you rich?
Well, some are.
Some, I know.
Are you?
Some aren't.
Stones
No, well, we're not rich.
We're not rich.
I mean, we're a lot richer than we were when we first started off, you know, when we couldn't even afford to stay in a B&B.
But by no means are we.
But not now. I mean, we're doing all right.
Do you think people see you as having a lot of money because you're in the rock business?
I think
Some
they
do,
do,
yeah.
because they always know people to borrow money off. I mean, there's always people to borrow
And
money
to buy
off.
us drink.
I won't
Yeah.
comment on that.
And what's
So
it-
they automatically assume it's your money, probably.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? Because they think you
people
earn a
don't
lot.
actually know, when they think that when you sell records that you seem to get all the money from that record, and when you play gigs they think that you get all the ticket price, you know, that they don't really realise that it costs hundreds of pounds to take out, you know, for just one night for a light show, and thousands of pounds for a tour. You know, I mean, most bands lose money on tours.
Do
We
you?
lose quite a lot, yeah. Because if you want to put on a good show, you have to pay for it.
You have to do the tour anyway.
So where do you make your money?
The only place really any bands through songwriting.
Unless you sell
Publishing.
like millions and millions of records.
Yeah.
So was that publishing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Through writing songs that sell, you get money back. Comes back to you like 6 months, a year later, sort of trickles in.
Do you all write?
Yeah.
You write together?
Mm. But sometimes we do make some money, say if we go for a festival or something like that, then we might be able to, like, you
You get
know.
looked after as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, they supply all the sound and the lights, so that's okay.
Just one more thing. Next time you go away, can I come with you?
If you really want to. All right then, this one's for you Barmy Army lot out there. Also for anybody else that happens to be, you know, along, like. This is a song all about demolition boys. You can tell by the look in the eyes, you don't come, no surprise, another place about to die.
taking hang on, all right? Just give me a second.
It's taking a long time.
I've done it before. Give me a chance.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
This is Kim's front room.
Hang on.
When girls' school aren't working, which isn't very often.
Shut up. We should get out.
When girls' school aren't working, which isn't very often, their favourite hobby is taking Super 8 movies of themselves.
Don't do it like that.
As you can imagine, most of these films are made on the road, so we've asked the band to show us a few. Okay? Lights.
I think so.
Here we go. This is
There's
nothing wrong.
Yes, no. She's done it again.
Come on, we got to go. We've got sound check in half an hour.
Bloody hell. Where's my bag? God. Oh, well, see you later. See you later. Oh, I see you there. Cheers. Bye.
See you there.
Tillymint, the ultimate in costume jewellery at prices you know are right. At Queen Square, Northumberland Street, Newcastle. But keep it a secret.
Pattern kitchen wall tiles, 2p each. Quarry red floor tiles, 14p each. At the Tile Warehouse one-day sale this Saturday at 4th Street, Newcastle, behind the Central Station.
When you're looking for home improvements, ask yourself, where in the world do you get so much to choose from? Dickens, that's right.
We can make a bedroom bloom, give a bathroom shower power, or make a kitchen bewitching. We've got lighting that's a shade different, piles of tiles, a host of wall coverings, oceans of paint, floors you'll adore, and a whole lot more.
When you need an unusual item, ask yourself, where in the world can you get what you want when you need it? Dickens, that's right.
From a joiner's rule to a power tool, raw materials and more materials, front doors, garage doors, everything for the great outdoors. Take a playtime break or a lunchtime break. Our advice is free, and you can boost your buying power with a charge account.
We got the range, we got the service, value for money and plenty of choice. Where in the world? Dickens, that's right.
Your dream kitchen can become reality at Kitchens Unique. Visit one of their superb showrooms to see the very best from Pog and Pole, Gold Reef, Rationale, and the latest appliances from leading manufacturers. Specialist staff at Kitchens Unique are always available to advise, design, and fully install one of these fabulous award-winning kitchens to suit your family and home. So don't just dream about your ideal kitchen. Visit a Kitchens Unique showroom at Pilgrim Street, Newcastle, Yarm Lane, Stockton, and Bongate, Darlington.
At Levy's, we guarantee free curtain making that's fast and professional. Hurry to major branches of Levy's now.
Man has always taken pride in building, reflecting himself with style and quality. Today, there is a builder who believes this is man's heritage. Blending the best of yesterday with the technical achievements of tomorrow, his homes create a neighborhood atmosphere and are as individual as the people who live in them. He builds homes where people want to live, and everything he builds enhances the region's heritage. This is your heritage, and heritage...
What? Where is it? What? I just got my socks out and I've only got one. Oh, Gil, come on, we've got to go in a minute. It's here, Tim. It's here.
Can I stop you drinking for a second? Why do you like girls' school?
The music, innit?
The music, yeah. Does that go for you as well?
Yeah.
Why don't you think there are more girls here to see them?
I suppose it's because it's all women. Yeah.
How was it? Oh, we love each other, really. You wouldn't think so, though. Gil!
Why do I like girls' school?
Absolutely,
yes.
you took the words right out of my
Well, you're
mouth.
talking to the microphone. Well, I just think they're brilliant. Okay, Cameron.
Get in then, with a fucking towel.
Tonight, you know, that's sort of really knackered and covered in patches and studs and things, but it didn't work tonight.
See.
No, God, they're stupid. No.
Right now, I'd like to welcome live at the Marquee, the one and only Girlschool. what anyone says. I'm gonna do it anyway. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. I'm my head in the pouring rain. Nothing to lose, nothing to lose. Nothing to lose, nothing to lose. Don't wanna be like any other. When everything seems too much bother. Just don't care what you say. I'm gonna do it anyway. Nothing to lose, nothing to lose. 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 Right now. I don't know about nothing to lose. I seem to be losing my belts. I think I must be losing weight already. Hang on a minute. Right. All right then, you lot. This is where it's your turn to make some noise. All right then. This is where we want you lot to drown us lot off stage up here. All right. All right then. I'll tell you what I'll do. All right. We're gonna sing "Nothing to Lose," and then all you lot out there have got to sing back "Nothing to lose, nothing to lose." All right. All right. Are you ready? Come on. Nothing to lose. Come on. No, no, nothing to lose. minute. Right. Good night. Thank you for coming, all right. Cheers.
This is the door of the now famous Marquee dressing room. Let's go inside and ask the girls how the gig went.
Johnny, come back. I'll be down and all.
Behind you. Still, even after a long break off like we've had, it's great.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
So how are you going to unwind after the gig?
We're going to go out and drink, I suppose. Get drunk. Well, I won't finish all this. Well, actually, we've got a party.
Party this evening?
Oh, where the Barbie goes, go Barbie, la 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 la.
Is that your fan club? Yeah, they're what are they called? What are they called? Barmy Army. So, how do you see your future?
Oh, where the Barbie goes, go Barbie, la 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 la. Where the Barbie goes, go Barbie, la 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 la.
You want to be on telly?
So, just out of interest, what do you think you're going to be? What do you think you're going to be doing in the next, say, in 10 years' time?
Yeah, not in this thing. No, it's different for girls. It's definitely different for girls.
Different.
You
Yeah.
cannot
So, Kim, what do you think you'll be doing in 10 years' time?
I really don't know. No idea.
Maria? Sorry, no, go on, Kim.
I don't know.
No idea. Gil, what do you think you'll be doing in 10 years' time?
I should be doing the same. Only I should be a bit further, like, under the table.
What about you, Denise? What do you think you'll be doing in 10 years' time?
Well, I don't know. Hopefully I'll just carry on playing, but who knows? Do a charity now, she keep breeding goldfish.
Get back to your rule.
Well, there's just one final question, and it's, if you have one wish, Gil, what would it be? What would you have?
An acoustic bass guitar.
Close. Either her acoustic bass or an alembic bass, but I would wish to be able to have lots of wishes.
She's weird. If you have one wish, what would it be?
You don't know what your mother said about you.
What did you say, Mum?
I was going to say world peace, but I get branded as a hippie, so I won't. I'll say
Peace,
as
love,
much
and brown
money
rice.
as I needed to do as I wished with, and like what I wanted to do with it.
Right. Kim, if you have one wish, what would it be?
Same thing, really, to be happy and do what I want to do. Only not to get blown up from a nuclear bomb.
Right.
Yeah, or any sort of bomb, come to think of it.
Have you not got one wish, Denise? That you'd have, if you could have a wish now, what would it be?
Go home. To be cool. Cool. I just want to get cool. Peace, man.